Hello, listeners. Before the top guys take you on yet another tour de force round the solar system of pop culture fun, do know that in the coming weeks we will be posting details about our very first YouTube live episode, where not only will we be answering your live questions, minefield that may be, we will also be answering one of our favorite listeners' questions, friend of the pod, Ronino1, whose question, what are your top 5 martial arts movies? We felt that this question had the kind of gravity, the kind of legs, if you will, that it warranted its whole dedicated episode. And what better episode to do that in than our very first live? So, as I've just stated, stay tuned on all our socials for the details coming your way soon. Enjoy.
This should be entertaining.
Gentlemen, I have questions.
Oh boy,
I have questions. All right, because
this boy got questions. He got queries.
I got queries. I got thoughts, man.
Inquisition.
I'm looking at stuff that I loved as a child, but now I'm looking at it through an adult lens, and things don't make sense. And I have several questions that I wanted to pose to you fine gentlemen. But I'm wondering, too, as I pose these questions, you may also have questions. You may have questions that are lying deep that you didn't know you had. And so I want to discuss all of our questions around this. But the first one I have is questions around secret superhero lairs in apartments. Right? So for heroes who clearly cannot afford said lair. All right, so I'm gonna begin with Spider-Man and his amazing friends. We have 3 college students who can somehow afford a secret apartment lair where you can move a trophy and the whole thing flips and becomes all this computer, technology stuff. And so I have questions. But before I even get into that, let's also talk about Batman 66. Batgirl had a whole ass bat cycle behind a wall that spun in the 60s. And here's the thing, the greatest detective known to man, Batman, ain't know who she was. So don't tell me that Bruce Wayne was bankrolling this, because Adam West and Burt Ward were like, we don't know who she is. So who was funding that? Right, but I'm gonna come back to that. Who funded Spider-Man and his amazing friends having an apartment secret lair, right? But let's say I buy that. Let's say I buy that somebody bankrolled. In fact, I think later in the series, they even threw out there that Tony Stark was like, I'm the one who paid for that. But I still have questions. Let's say I buy.
I mean, I got an easy answer for you.
But here's my thing. Even if he paid for it, Pete has a secret identity. Who were the contractors that installed this stuff? What happened to them? Right? Did Pete murder them? He would have had to maintain the secret identity. What happened to the contractors who built all that and installed all of it? Did Batgirl reveal who she was? This isn't an apartment. Did they own the apartment? Who did this? Explain it to me. Please.
Hey, man. Defense money, that talks, man. And it also keeps people quiet. I
guess to a degree, you could be like, if you are Spider-Man, you could say, hey, man, you're going to install my secret lair, or I'm going to whoop your ass. And there really wouldn't be nothing
Really?
you could
Would
do.
Spider-Man say that?
And listen, man,
Spider-Man would never say
okay,
that.
but how you get it then?
And if he tried to say it, you laugh in
I
Spider-Man's
would laugh
face.
at Spider-Man's
It's like,
face. But Spider-Man
this
could.
man is wearing pajamas telling me
Listen, man, he can,
what I'm on
he
damn
can hit you with a bus. And listen, all he got to do is hit you once.
Hit me with the bus.
Shoot, man, he can web you up and say, I ain't letting you out. I ain't letting you go home till you install my entire secret
that
lair
ain't
for
gonna
free.
change that ain't gonna change that I ain't gonna do this shit for free. And I'm just webbed up, and what? He's still a bitch? Man, he can go to hell. I ain't building it.
Look, it's like I said in a previous podcast. Whoever put that thing there, they're over it. They're like, look, as long as my paycheck is right and on time, I don't even care no more. You want me to go over here with these 3 teenagers and put like a freaking bat cave in their thing? Look, as long as
On
the
like
check
the
is
fourth
right.
floor.
Yeah.
And carry all this stuff
And-
upstairs.
Yeah, carry all the
No
stuff
elevator.
upstairs, hire a crane, whatever. Hey, look, I'm going to do it. Because it's just not even worth the protest at this point. Let's just get this done. It's just another job. So, yeah, that's what I think it would probably be. Just a lot of people who are much like everybody else, just over it, and just want their paycheck to be right at the end of the pay cycle.
I ain't mad at that at all. That actually tracks.
Well, I imagine if you want to get a bit meta with
Please.
it, was 2 things, right? It's two avenues we go to explain Spider-Man and his amazing friends' secret lair and stuff. I can't help you with Yvonne Craig Batgirl because I am 38 years old and I saw that show in like reruns.
Right.
So I can't help you. I do love me some Yvonne Craig. God rest her soul.
Amen.
Yes. Again, gentlemen, we save that for top guys.
Right.
Calm down. Looking at you, Devon.
Yeah.
Big old wall scroll of Yvonne Craig on your wall. I see it.
Oh, yeah,
I
you see it.
But anyway, so if we think about this, right? Iceman, closeted queer man.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Who's
Sugar
he friends with?
Ooh.
Warren
He
Worthington
damn sure
III.
is.
Or if we move the timeline and adjust it for the modern era, right? Wasn't he in a thing with Emma Frost's brother, Christian? You telling me Christian Frost couldn't hook him up?
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
We're gonna put the, what do you call it? The retroactive continuity on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what
I
it is.
certainly would. But even if we don't apply the retroactive, Warren Worthington III, a rich man with connections to humans who actually care about mutants, specifically Candy Southern. And Candy Southern could have had connections to like just contracting. And she's like, hey, put this under my name. Don't ask no question. Whatever you see ain't whatever you saw. Boom. Right? That dovetails into the other idea that I had about it. It's the 60s or the 70s or whatever. $1 stretched a lot further than it do now.
Actually, it was the 80s.
80s for Spider-Man,
80s,
60s for Batman.
For Batgirl.
Yeah, for Batgirl.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah,
I want to
right,
say specifically 68, 69.
68.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. She came around in the final season of Batman.
But yeah, $1 stretched a lot further in the 80s than it does in the now. So you could conceivably fit like a mantle fireplace turns into an IBM computer situation, and you have your whole Big Brother setup. Who knows?
There it is.
There it is. You've answered my questions about that. Thank you.
I'm glad.
Yes, thank you. I have more questions.
Chris
so.
Dumas.
I have a
Well,
question.
but please, Devon,
All right.
if you have questions, I have several, but please.
Devon has
Yeah.
an inquiry.
This has always bothered me from like day one. You will never find a bigger Super Friends fan than me. Like I grew up on that thing. It is like ground zero for my superhero fandom. It probably was even the first place that I encountered superheroes, and Batman in specific, maybe even Superman. And we all know what the core group of the Super Friends was. It was Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Batman and Robin. What always bothered me was the Super Friends always had teenage sidekicks or junior members of the Super Friends, like Wendy and Marvin. Also the Wonder Twins. Why was Robin, the boy wonder, considered a full-fledged Super Friend over the teenagers that were also in there, who were probably even older? Now, I know they didn't have as much experience, but taking let's say Robin was supposed to be a 12, 14-year-old boy and going, you're a Super Friend. And just thinking that was all right.
That's a deep voice 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. That boy would weekly count down top 40 radio hits.
Yes, he was.
Casey Kasem would.
Yes.
And yeah. So why was Robin considered a full-fledged Super Friend when really all he did was just react to whatever Batman said over, let's say, Superman, who, when the show opens, he's basically casually busting down meteorites. Why was Robin in that in that tier?
I believe I have an answer for this
All
as
right.
well. If we apply, right, like the Super Friends and, to a larger degree, the Justice League, those sorts of super teams,
Mhm.
right? If we apply the same sort of hierarchy of, oh man, this is going to piss some people off. The joke about Army versus Marine.
Oh, yeah.
The Super Friends all have sidekicks,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But one Bat Kid, one of any of the Bat people,
Yeah.
is worth like 10 of their super sidekicks, okay?
Yeah.
Fair.
That's why Robin gets top billing.
Okay. All right. I'll go with it.
Chris Diamond
All
strikes
right,
again.
That, yeah. As I'm thinking about it, you're spot on. Yeah.
Dick Grayson is the best,
He really is.
Yeah.
man. Until Jason Todd came along and was like, hey, out there, wild idea. What if we shoot him? I am team Jason Todd all the way. It's like, yo, what if?
I know.
Hear me out. We're not talking about bank robbers.
Right.
All right. We're talking about people that kidnap kids
Right.
and then put them on milk cartons. Okay. We're talking about those people.
Yeah.
Just shoot them. What if we just, and everybody in the room's like, no, Jason, no.
I'm
And then you barbarians called into a hotline to kill him. Boo. Shame on you. Shame.
I actually remember when that was going down. I wanted to call and try and save him, but
wait a minute. This was an actual
I
thing.
don't think I had.
You could call a
Yeah,
line,
dude. How do you not know?
Remember,
this?
man, I was riding for Marvel, not DC at the time, so I'm like catching up on a lot of this after the fact. I had no idea in real time this was a thing.
You know what? I'm going to give you some inside baseball. One of our listeners, who also is named Omar, shout out to the Omars in my life. He he texted me.
Omarception.
He texted me, and somehow we got onto. Okay, I remember what it was. We got onto me explaining to you what the term, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play.
Okay, yeah.
Somehow he got out of this that initially what was going on in his mind was we were sitting there trying to explain to you who Abraham Lincoln is. Like he's like thinking, wait,
You don't know who
they
yet.
gonna explain who Abraham Lincoln is?
I can't, man.
And that's kind of how I'm feeling right now with like, how do you not know you can call a hotline to kill Robin?
I had no idea. I do think it would have been better for me not to know who Abraham Lincoln was than to not know this.
True. Oh, I wish that were true. Oh, the jokes I could have told. Oh, the many places I could have gone.
So other than that, Miss Lincoln,
How was the play? Who was Lincoln? Oh, he was the man who jumped out of a window. Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, just to tell you, so DC had this great idea where they were like, people don't seem to be liking the new Jason Todd Robin. How about we put it up to the people, let them call on a hotline and say yay or nay as to whether or not we killed Jason Todd. Now, here's the thing. A lot of the people who actually called that line didn't know that Jason Todd was Robin. So they thought that they were killing Robin, like Dick Grayson from, like, let's say Batman 66 or the Super Friends, the one who was always like, holy crap, holy carp, holy mackerel, that Robin. So they called trying to kill that Robin. Meanwhile, Jason Todd is just like throwing like people off a building, stealing hubcaps and doing all this other stuff. And we're like, oh, he kind of dope, actually. My man is out here wilding.
no.
Well, some of us were. I kind of like Jason Todd because, like you said, he was like, "Why don't we just shoot them?" And not that I was advocating for shooting.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound like that at all, right?
Right. Doesn't sound like that at all. But Jason understood that maybe if we just shot the Joker, we wouldn't have a lot of these problems that we're having
not
right
wrong.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so people voted to have Robin, Jason Todd, killed. So yeah, you had a whole thing called Death in the Family,
Right.
where Batman is dealing for like maybe about 3 issues where, the death of like the child that he charged with becoming Robin. So yeah, that was a thing for, I think it was like 75 cents. You could have killed a Robin back in the day.
Did not know that. Knew about Death in the Family.
Yes.
Did not know that there was a chance to call in and murder him. Okay.
It's like if you can imagine that scene in like the middle of Shawshank Redemption. It's like, I'd like to tell you that that he got away from the sisters.
Right,
like you
right.
could have changed the outcome. You could have helped Andy Dufresne get out of that unscathed.
Nope.
Kids chose no. Give him the crowbar.
Yeah, kill him.
Damn. And this was the Robin everybody liked. I'm thinking this why they brought him back.
Well, not everybody liked. I liked him.
Okay.
I liked him. Like, I'm still a Jason Todd fan. Not that I want people to get shot or anything like that, but I like the fact that he just says, you know what? maybe if I just stuck a piece of dynamite in Clayface, we wouldn't be having these problems. And he's
Reminds me of the Punisher.
a little bit,
Yeah.
but he's like, look, modern problems require modern solutions.
Yeah.
And some of these things can be cured by me sticking a piece of dynamite in.
Listen, man, I am not mad at that writing where you would say you got every now and then it pays to have a character that says, half measures only serve the vanity of men too weak to sully their hands. Like you need that dude in a comic just to kind of make you think. And he sounds like he's that kind of character.
Yeah. Yeah. He can be a little off-putting sometimes, but but when he's right, he's right.
He's often pretty right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruce, you should have done something to avenge him.
Right.
You should have.
I mean, he ain't do nothing.
You just let the Joker just
that's
live.
like the whole origin of Red Hood, isn't it? Like he ain't do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He was like, I was a kid. You could have stopped me. Like, you were essentially my father. And you just kind of let me go off.
And you replaced me?
Yeah, and then you replaced me. Like, you could have you could have had a sidekick and let him be someone else. But you were just like, Robin. I need a new Robin. Batman needs a Robin.
Like I'm a jacket.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm about to go get.
Should have shot Bruce.
Yeah, fair.
Put him and the Joker in like a room, tie him up, kill both of them. Mm-hmm. Just rude men that make their relationship problems everybody else's business.
Right.
Awful.
I've got another question, unless you have one, Chris.
No,
I
please,
do.
Please, sir.
Wait, does Devon have another?
You have another
question?
one?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I do. I believe I have a question. As a youth, as a youth who was raised
as a youth
what was that, sir? A youth. I was brought up on Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan, because my mom was an old lady. She was like, hey, look at these black and white movies with me. Because back then AMC was still like, AMC. Right. Now I know that they have like prestige television right now. Like the Interview with the Vampire show is really good. And, people tell me that the 87 seasons of The Walking Dead are worth watching. I do not believe them. But AMC used to be like a big deal as far as like, black and white movies. We were doing prestige film preservation stuff, right? Yeah. So I was exposed to like Tarzan very early on. That dovetailed into like Flash Gordon.
Right.
And then it turned it naturally from Flash Gordon because Defenders of the Earth came on when I was little, and then I was like, oh man, the Phantom's really cool. Now, what I'm not thinking about as a young black child is how these white men, specifically the Phantom and Tarzan, right? Why are they the sovereign protectors of the jungle? What? Explain. Why? How? How?
I think
like, what do you mean? What do you like? This has morphed into my adulthood now, and just my uncomfortability with.
Can't even get it out.
Why? Who made them in charge? Why did they see the fit? Why did they see fit to take charge of these black spaces and make themselves the sheriff? What are we doing? Answer me. God damn it.
There's so many places that can go. Just you talking about the Phantom, Tarzan, calling their domains black spaces.
I mean, they both took place in Africa, so you don't get much blacker than that.
You're not wrong. Man, that's such a deep question. First of all, did no one challenge their claim? We get introduced to them and they just there. Who the brothers that got their ass whooped that allowed them to take, like this was Eminem before Eminem. How they get, how? You're not like your question is giving me questions. I'd like to see the documentary of the dudes who took the L for Tarzan to be a made man. Who was ruling the jungle before Tarzan? How he get that spot? Whose ass did he whoop to get there?
I mean,
what's that dude doing now? What's the arc of the dude who got his ass whooped by Tarzan for Tarzan to be in charge?
But let's just be real about it. They're nothing but colonialist fantasies.
Damn, you're right.
That's all they are.
You're right.
And, whoever controls the publishing controls the narrative. So it wasn't like they were like, hey, we should hire like Paul Lawrence Dunbar to do like a Phantom thing. They weren't checking for that back then. Nobody was checking for that stuff. I mean, here's what it comes down to as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Like a few years ago, I think it was like 2016, they did a new Tarzan movie with one of those Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
With one of those Skarsgård brothers, and Margot Robbie and Sam Jackson was in it.
I believe Christoph Waltz was the antagonist.
Yes.
Damn.
Incredible cast.
Yeah.
Incredible. Any other movie, you'd have been like, well, let me go see that.
Yeah.
But I just remember seeing it and going, who needs a Tarzan movie? No one. Like, there are just some ideas because of time and the way that time works and maybe even understanding. They just don't work anymore. And Tarzan is one of those concepts where it's like, okay, plane crashes. Little baby survives. Fights lions and apes.
Raised by apes.
Isn't sexually attracted to apes, by the way.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Can you imagine the smell?
Okay, never mind. Shush. I'm making a point.
No,
here.
not like that.
I'm making a point here. God, that was nasty. You nasty. Ooh, baby, you nasty. It just, when you really start to crack open the concept of Tarzan,
Right.
It's just one big no. Somehow the Phantom works for me because it's like,
Well, because he wears clothes?
what? No, because he has guns.
Oh, okay. That's right.
It's like there's this white guy in a purple suit with two guns. Like, give him some space.
Give him some space.
Fair.
You need to give that man a wide berth.
Give him a wide berth. And for the most part, the fact that he seems to be cool with the people surrounding him, like,
Yeah.
I mean, the continent of Africa, like, he kind of gets the ghetto pass, I guess.
It's fair.
Like,
And plus all the like, it's never the whole Ghost Who Walks thing, as far as I understand the Phantom, because I have not read all of the Phantom, because the Phantom is old as dust.
yeah.
As far as I understand it, everybody in got like they're in on the gag.
Yeah.
And they keep the story going.
Yeah.
Like no man, that's our favorite white boy. Like
exactly.
No, that's the goat who walks. Don't
Yeah.
mess with him. Don't.
Yeah.
Big trouble.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, he got guns. He going to shoot the people trying to like enslave us.
Land.
Like, we good, bro. You good here. Like
he ain't take nobody's land. He just got he found a cave. We wasn't going in there.
He found a cave and somehow found a wolf.
Yeah.
And it's just shooting the bad guys who most likely want to like kidnap and not be good to the people of Africa, the darker people of Africa. So you know
that,
what,
James Remar.
Yeah. So you know what, I'm okay with the Phantom. Forget Tarzan. You're just one big no, brother.
I think my segment of I have a question has basically boiled down to my enduring recommendation to watch 1996's The Phantom with Billy Zane. It's fantastic, and the only black spot on the movie is unfortunately the inclusion of Christy Swanson. She is terrible in most things, but especially that. Like, her character makes no sense. Because I get, like, it's like, childhood love interest, blah, 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 blah. But there's a whole air pirate Catherine Zeta-Jones right there. Like, what are we doing?
It's fair.
You could have just made her the love interest, and we could have just skipped. Yes, watch The Phantom. Phantom's great. I agree with Devon. Phantom's our boy.
That's fair.
The beast call him, brother. You should also check out Defenders of the Earth, if only for the opening credits.
Yes.
This song is a bop.
Yeah.
Defenders of the Earth, Defender.
It is a bop.
All right, I got it.
Omar, you want to close
please,
this out?
man. I got one more question.
All right, let's go.
All right, Superman 2. Christopher Reeves. Right. I actually have many questions, but they're all in the Superman 2 space. All right. First of all, how you gonna give up your powers for Lois Lane, man?
God damn.
Have you seen Margot Kidder? She was a cutie.
Man, I don't give a damn. You Superman.
Damn.
Damn.
So you mean it's sacrificing for love?
Okay,
Omar.
but let's say I buy that, right? Right? She is.
This man ain't never been held.
Nah, and that's why I'm angry. That's where my questions come from.
Have you ever
my
been
pain.
held by a woman?
Listen,
That's what you.
I'm trying to keep it
Give it
together,
up.
Devon.
Give it up.
Let you shut up. Let him answer.
Let me ask my question.
Go ahead, baby.
All right. She is quite literally with you for your powers. Right? And don't argue with me yet. Let me finish, damn it. Because she ain't love Clark Kent. Same dude. Right? So, also, how the man in the diner whoop your ass? Right? That man is 5'10" in his shoes. You are 6'4", 230. Christopher Reeves. On science alone, you should not get your ass whooped unless this man knows Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which he does not. Further,
And you know Paul Kent taught him how to fight.
yeah, I'm saying, right? Further, now you got to hike your powerless ass all the way back to the Fortress of Solitude and scream at the ice because you gave up your powers, right? Also, explain to me how that was supposed to be permanent, but because Lois Lane left the green crystal kind of just out in the street, it started glowing, and now you get your powers back off screen. I ain't mad, but I got questions.
it had a grace period, you know? It's the spirit, the computer spirit of Jor-El and Lara knew that this dumbass boy didn't mean what he said. So he had like
what did we learn moment. I got you. Okay, that actually tracks. That makes sense. What we learned, Kal-El. My bad.
Like, we're not gonna do that again,
no,
are we?
We're not gonna do that again, Ma. Now I get it. That sounds like something I would have done. Omar, you want your powers back? Yes. You're right. Okay.
Thank you,
because
Mom.
if he don't get his powers back, then, and this leads to my final question. What's up with throwing your S at people? We ain't never seen it before, and to my knowledge, we ain't seen it since. And it really ain't do nothing. What's up with the S throwing power? So I need to know all of this. Explain this to me, gentlemen, please.
I got nothing for you.
No. Just please.
I can explain it.
Okay.
I can explain it. Okay. Richard Donner filmed 1 and 2, or at least 1 and then a lot of 2 back to back, because he had everybody.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to pay for Marlon Brando to come back to reshoot. Like, no,
we're gonna knock all that out now.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
exactly. However, due to whatever behind the scenes strife happened between Dick Donner and I guess the Sulkins, he was taken off, and Richard Lester was put in his place. I obviously don't know Richard Lester personally, even if is he even still alive, but blessings to his family. But he was a wholly inferior director, tossed into a wholly unenviable position to have to salvage this in the wake of part 1's success.
Wow.
Like real quick. Cellophane S.
Okay. Because there are powers that Superman has in the final fight of Superman 2. I could explain, like, you know how he multiplies himself, which is, again, some stuff we ain't never seen before or since. You could make it. You can explain that. Like, he's so fast that he looked like he was in all those places, right? Like, so.
Right there, like the Dragon Ball shit. Like, he's that fast.
I buy that. That Cellophane S, I was like, nah. Yeah, like. But you know what? The Christopher Reeves,
like, he presents
yeah, like exactly, yeah, like a frisbee,
Well, just for anybody who is curious, Richard Lester is alive at the age of 92.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Yeah.
I hope that man woke up, ate a good bowl of cereal, and saw a delightful episode of Family Feud. Don't ever make
don't ever do that again. But we're glad you're here.
Yeah. Richard Lester is somewhere out in this world, having lived 92 years, getting dogged by Omar.
Yes. Yes, he is. Yes. Listen, man, if I don't give him this work, I don't love him.
This man woke up and said, I'm just trying to get to tomorrow.
Nah, man, you ain't getting to tomorrow unless you explain the S to me, Richard Lester. I don't care that you're 92. You explain it. I have questions.
It's called There Were Free Drugs. Throwing ideas out there.
You know what? You're right. That started out as an idea. Hey, how about this? Let's have him throw his S at Nam and have it do nothing. I think that would be dope.
And people said, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think they were I think at that point they were like, look, we just got to get this thing done. Just have him throw like some saran wrap at the okay.
No, man.
On to the next
Somebody
thing.
had to CGI that back then.
Well, they didn't have CGI.
Well, how did they do it?
I mean, they composited into the frame and whatever the fuck. But man, it was wild.
I think they stayed.
Yeah, that was somebody's idea.
I want to know if that were incorporated into comics today. Like, what could throwing your S at people actually do.
You know, bruh, here's the deal, though. Like, I can't be mad at it because I have actually read comics where Superman grew a lion's head.
What?
And that was the plot of the thing.
What?
Yeah, like, or Superman, like, became an ant or something like that. Those were a lot of, like, superhero comics were still seen as, like, kid stuff back then.
Okay.
I can imagine a bunch of grown men sitting in there just going, wait, I saw this Batman thing where he, like, pulled something out of his belt and he stopped this guy that looked a lot like Cesar Romero. And does Superman have anything like that? Can he pull something out of his belt? No, Superman doesn't have anything like that. He doesn't.
His belt is for holding up his.
Yes.
Yeah, it's for holding up his trunk so that his pants and his thing doesn't show. Yeah. And they just went, look, we gotta figure out something. Okay, just have him throw his little S thing at the people. Okay, action. We'll fix it in post. I literally just think it was just people out of ideas. Like, look, we got to get this thing done. It essentially is kind of like what we see nowadays when, like, you go see an Ant-Man Wasp Quantumania and you look at, like, the CGI and you just go, this doesn't look finished. They were probably under the gun.
Yep.
And just had to, like, get it done. Like, it's probably just writing themselves out of a corner. That's all it was.
I wonder if it's improved on, like, the home releases or on Disney Plus now.
I'd have to look. It's been a while since I've seen it. Because you know what? Quiet as it's kept, Superman 2 is not a great movie. It is a good movie. It is not a great movie. It has great scenes in there, but
and a phenomenal villain.
Yes.
Yeah, a phenomenal
Stamp is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah.
Also, Lex Luthor is.
No, let me wrap up my point. Yeah. What I think was just going on is, you know, it was literally like, look, get it done.
Let's get this money. Get the bag.
Get this done. Yeah. Let's get this money. And that's probably what it was. Like, you know, like they just said, look, we got union dudes. We ain't trying to pay overtime. S symbol to the head. That's all that was.
Oh man, what did you call it retroactively? When we were talking about Iceman.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like, you know, like retroactive
continuity. You could technically say he was giving him hope.
Hope beam.
Yeah, the S is hope.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
Can you put sad trombone music over
I
that?
absolutely will.
Oh my goodness.
I absolutely will. Yes. I absolutely will. Yes.
What you've just heard has been but a brief sampling of the outstanding awesomeness that is the Top Guys podcast. If you would be so kind, on your way out the door, leave us a like, a thumbs up, a nice comment, give us a 5-star rating on whatever Yelp service you use to listen to your podcast, and you know, give us a high five, and also subscribe. Also, I'm being told, yeah, that's the bulletin noise. We might be doing some YouTube live stuff sooner than later. Stay tuned.